Hey guys, it's time to do a speed test comparison between the Galaxy C5 versus the iPhone 6s on the right. So let's just boot them up at the same time and check out how these two phones will stack up against each other. C5 is a high-end phone with a mid-range chipset, Snapdragon 617 with 4 gigs of RAM, iPhone 6s, Apple A9 chipset, 2 gigs of RAM, of course iOS environment. So my guess, the iPhone will be faster, and you can see it is. Just gonna quickly unlock it. Oops. And we're gonna connect to the same Wi-Fi network. And you can see C5 takes some time. Obviously, it's a Qualcomm phone. And everything is closed up here. And now it's connected to the Wi-Fi network. So let's see here. Let's start off with some very basic applications like phone dialer. Here we go. Okay, let's go back and load up the settings. You can see iPhone 6s faster. You got the photos versus the gallery. I guess that was pretty equal. We do have the calculator. Pretty nice, pretty equal. Let's check out clock. So you can see system-based application-wise, they are pretty fast. A little bit differences in the animation, you can say. But yeah, I mean, something that you will not going to be noticing in real life, day-to-day usage. So let's go back and let's just take a look at the home button response speed. You can see the C5 just kicks back, no animation, but the iPhone has this animation where apps are moving. So you can see a little bit differences. Moving on to the Instagram, okay? Boom. So you can see the Galaxy C5 loaded up the latest feed. For some reason, it's still showing the old UI of Instagram, even though I updated it. You can see from the icon, but yeah, it is faster. Loading up the latest feed. So let's just go back and check out the game. Of course, games will be faster, will load up faster on the iPhone, but we're just gonna open one game, or let's say two games, because I want to test out the multitasking. So Subway Surfer will be the first one. It's the latest version, I think. Venice. Subway Surfers, I play it a lot, so you can see iPhone just flies through the loading times. Come on. It's taking some time. And I'll be doing a full comparison between these two phones, doing the camera test also. Let's open up another game, like I said, which is going to be Smash Hit. And it is faster on the iPhone. 3 to 4 second differences there. IMDb. And you can see the C5 faster. Let's go back. Zedge. It's a wallpaper app, so you can see C5 loaded up the latest wallpaper faster compared to the iPhone. So lastly, we'll be checking out camera at the same time. Kaboom. And you can see the iPhone is faster there. So again, iPhone is faster. Like there's like a few second differences, 1 second or 2 second. But overall, it is faster, but it is pricey. In my country, it costs around like 60. It's like $600 plus, while this one costs around $450 for like non-warranty variant. So you can see the difference between the price. But again, it's up to you to decide. Time for some browsing actions. We got Safari on the iPhone versus the internet browser on the Galaxy C5. Here we go. And you can see the Galaxy C5 first one to come to the website. Then we got the iPhone. Let's see who's going to finish off first. And okay, C5 is about to finish, I think. No! Okay, I think that was a draw. That was pretty close. But you can see that the scrolling is really smooth on both phones. Zooming in and out. Smooth. Okay. So, gsmarena.com. And the iPhone is done. Wow, that was really fast. So, I think we're just gonna open up one last website. So Yahoo, here we go, yahoo.com. C, okay, C5 first one to come to the website, but you can see the iPhone. Load up the thumbnails here, and let's see which one will finish off first. So okay, so the Galaxy C5 finished, and now the iPhone is done. So I think the browsing war is won by the Galaxy C5. You know, as I said, the first test was like really close, but again, it did a really well job against the iPhone. So let's do the multitasking test. Phone dialer, load it up nicely, no issues, no refresh. Settings. Is that a refresh? Okay. It showed the white screen a little bit, you know. Maybe it was a refresh. You guys are the judge here. Photos. And let's see here. Calculator. So far, so good. We got clock. You can see that Galaxy C5 so far going really nice. 4 gigs of RAM. Instagram, and you can see that it showed the old feed, but now it's showing the latest feed, so that's not actually a refresh. Both are doing a good job so far. Time for some games. Okay, Subway Surfer, laid them nicely on the iPhone, and same thing on the C5. I have to say the multitasking is not bad here on the C5, considering 4 gigs of RAM. You know, it's doing a great job. An iPhone, it always performs good RAM management wise, but you can see, so a little bit of refresh here, or like a complete refresh on the C5 with the IMDb application. So I think they are, and no refresh with the Zedge. So Safari and the Chrome, or the internet browser. So you can see that both are pretty high performing phones. Again, the price is the difference, a big difference price wise. So speed is something that a lot of people are not concerned about. They're concerned about other things like build quality, camera. So I'm going to be doing a separate video for that. And lastly, we'll be doing a fingerprint sensor comparison. And I know the iPhone will be faster, but anyways, I'm going to be showing you guys the same time. You can see a big difference. The C5 is kind of slow with the fingerprint sensor. So the iPhone is overall, of course, it's an expensive phone. It is fast, but again, the difference is in front of you. You have to decide if that difference is worth buying the iPhone or not. But the C5 holds up pretty well against the iPhone. So yeah, catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.